Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It is TRXMcLife4 and today we have two LEGO sets, being set number 75243 Slave 1 20th anniversary and LEGO set 75292 the Razor Crest. And in this review we will be going over the minifigures over here and be going over the minifigures in this set. And yeah, let's get into it. In April of 2019, this set was released for $120, and it included 5 minifigures, and one of them being an exclusive, I think, one exclusive being Princess Leia 20th anniversary, which we will get in a bit with a 360 view of each figure. So in this set we have 20th anniversary Princess Leia, Boba Fett, 4 LOM, Zakus, and Han Solo. So now let's get into the 360 view of each figure. Starting us off, we have 20th anniversary Princess Leia, which came with this type of stand, which I will show what you can do with it later. So here we have Princess Leia. Here is a 360 view of what the figure looks like. Each 20th anniversary figure has a 20th anniversary logo printed on its back. And that is the figure. The figure itself does not have back printing on the head. And it has the OG styled weapons. So if you have one of the 20th anniversary stands, you would know that each one of them comes with this black tile here. You can grab a different one. Here I'll grab Lando, and you can attach them to make this stand. That is Princess Leia, and let's get into Boba Fett. Over here we have Boba Fett. He comes with a pauldron over here, as you can see. And let's just do it to 360. The figure under the helmet, it has the angry face, as most clone troopers did back then. They did not have an updated face like the new one from 2020. It comes with a blaster. It's pretty well designed. It has a rangefinder here, and it comes with a jetpack. And now I will show you what the back print of the torso looks like. That is our Boba Fett, and now let's get into L4OM. L4OM has come in a battle pack before, which I also own, and it's a very interesting figure. Here I'll show a 360 view of it. It looks like it has a body of like a C-3PO, like a translated droid or whatever it's called. Looks very similar. The head looks cool. It looks like a bug or something. It has a long blaster. It has like a silverish body. The head doesn't really match the color of the body, but I think that's how also is depicted in the movie. So I think the figure is pretty good. So we'll move on to Zakus, which is, I think, his boss, since they look the same. Here we have Zakus, which he carries a blaster. I usually call it a shotgun or a heavy blaster. Looks like one too. And let's get a 360 view of the figure. The printing on here is very good. As for the back and the front, it looks like it uses a like kind of a dress piece for here. Looks very nice. The head looks good too. These tubes look aligned. Can't say anything bad about it. Everything here is lined like the tube from the head down to the waist here. Good figure. Can't really move the head, but I mean, can't really do much about it. Overall great figure, and let's get on to Han Solo. And now we are on the last figure of the 2019 Slave One, which is Han Solo. We'll get a quick 360 view of what he looks like. So that is Han Solo. As you can see, I don't know if the camera sees it, but over here, his chest piece looks kind of blued out. Don't really like the look of that. Everything else, like for the leg printing here, it's a waist belt thing for the blaster. Looks good. Don't have anything bad to say about that. Has a small blaster. Then it has like, it also has a second face on the back of the head. And yeah, that is the 2019 figures. And now let's get into this Razor Crest. Here are the figures that were released in the Razor Crest of 2022 February. This set has 5 minifigures as depicted here. Starting us off, we have the Mandalorian. Then we have Gru or the Child, the baby. Here we have IG11. Here we have Grief Karga, and we have a Imperial Scout Trooper. These are the figures. Now let's get into a 360 view of each figure. Starting us off, we have Gru the Child. It has a baby body. First time we see the child in Lego form is in the set. Figure looks good. No back printing, no nothing. Only in the front has like this little cloth printing. The head's alright. I mean, can't really do much about it. Spins 360. So yeah, that's pretty much the child. Don't have much to say about him. Good figure. Next up is the guy from Fortnite. I mean the Mandalorian, sorry. It's also a great figure. Second time I think we see him. Also saw him in the ATST. So he has his Ambin sniper rifle. It's a very detailed figure. No head piece, just a black head. So let's get a 360 view of this figure. It has a gray cape, and also I'll show you the back of what the cape looks from under. And yeah, it's a very good figure for its first attempt. The helmet looks just right. It's aligned the perfect way, unlike later on with its Beskar variant. And now let's get to IG11. I believe this is also the first time we see IG11, but it is not exclusive, as we also got him in an advent calendar. So yeah, he uses the normal droid body. He just has a different head. It's the first time we see a new IG unit print for the head piece. We'll do a 360 view. It has a gun on the back, which is carried. I don't remember if the stud was there or if it was not, if I placed it on there. I know one version had it with just a clip and no stud. Maybe I got the wrong version, but he can hold 2 weapons at once. It's a pretty posable figure, very bendy. So yeah, and yeah, that's the most fragile part, the head. So that's IG11. Let's get on to Grief Karga. This is Grief Karga. This is the only time we see him in this form other than in the Armored Marauder, but that is from season 3 of The Mandalorian, which he looks way older than this. I don't think, no, they didn't add the Beskar piece over here. He has 2 blasters, double double head, or face print. When he's mad, when he's happy. Pose him. Looks like this from the front, and this is how it looks like in the back. No leg printing at all. I mean, I didn't think he needed any leg printing, but it's fine. Hair matches what he looks like. I think it's a very great figure. And yeah, let's get into the Imperial Scout Trooper. Here we have the Imperial Scout Trooper, which tried to kidnap Grogu, which he did successfully in the show. Let's get a quick 360 spin of the figure. It's a good figure. No speeder bike was included with him, but it's alright, I guess. Could have added it though. He has a blaster, and he has the new male head for stormtroopers, which isn't the angry face anymore, which I think looks way better. It's a new mold for the helmet and print, but I think they added it in a previous set before. I can't quite be sure, I don't remember. But yeah, these are all the figures for the Razor Crest. Now we shall compare the two builds to each other and their play features. Starting off with the Slave one, it's a very big set. I'm gonna have to move my camera back a bit because it won't fit in frame. It doesn't have much play features or functionality, but it's good for what it has. The set also comes with this Han Solo and Carbonite, which I'll actually demonstrate how it works. So basically, you get Han Solo, take off his gun, and you just attach the arms to these pins inside. Just get him onto here, and he is stuck in Carbonite now. His head kind of pops out a bit, but you could just take off the hairpiece and it'll work just fine. I will show you where he is placed next, but first I will show you where you place Boba Fett, which is actually pretty cool. So inside this cockpit here, you have this seat over here. Get some light in here. So you could grab your Boba Fett. You'd put his rangefinder down. So let me clip it into here. It fell off. And you would make him sit down on this piece over here. If I could just get him in there. The set is kind of old, kind of play feature kind of ruined itself. Maybe if I just move it a bit, kind of fix itself, get the joints moving. Well, either way, if you sit him in here, he will move with the ship, which he doesn't want to right now, but he should fall to place like this. I guess he just doesn't want to now. The set's kind of old, age is kicking in. So that's what you can do with Boba Fett, just place him in there. On the back you have a handle for swooshability. Got some engines here, and you have a place for his blaster right here, and you can also place Han Solo's pistol back here. Alright, that's there. On the side we have the wings, which they should also move with the set as shown here. So it's in landing mode, and now it's in flying mode, and then that goes. Over here in the back we have these red pins, which when you press them they fire the spring-loaded shooters, and that just went flying away. Here we have some blasters, some rotating cannons. They got cracks here from distress. Not a good sign, but it happens. And where you can place Han Solo and Carbonite is you can lift up this ramp over here. Place these studs here so the ramp would close. But what you do is open this here, and then you could place Han Solo in carbonite, close it, and then fly away. That is pretty much all the play features in the Slave 1. So now we could go into the Razor Crest. Over here we have the Razor Crest, which is a kind of bigger but not as big of much of a set as the Slave 1, but it does have a lot of more play features. So maybe we could start off the cockpit over here. So we have cockpit here. Well, I'll just use a Scout Trooper to demonstrate what you can do with it, because there are other play features I want to save the minifigures for later. So you can get a minifigure in here and then place it in the front or back, depends where you want your figure to be. So you would place one over here, just like that, and you can open this right over here and then grab the person's weapon and place it in right there on these little clips here. That's pretty much what you can do in the cockpit. Going here, we have the weapons rack, which I will demonstrate IG11 with. He has 2 blasters, so I can place both of them right over here. That is one, and we'll get a second one now. That is 2 blasters, and that's it. Over here we have a ramp. It's also on the second side. You can open up this space to access the interior. Let's actually open it all up. And in the back we have another ramp, which you can open up. Let's close that up and go to the other side, which I'll grab the Mandalorian. Here we have the ramp again, but this time it has some carbonite pieces. It has 2 dudes. They're stickers. Yeah, it's pretty much what you can do with them. I'll just put them back in here. The Han Solo carbonite does not fit in there, it's too big. You have another ramp, and here you have a bedroom space, and whoops, he's not supposed to be in here. But as you saw demonstrated by the other Mandalorian, you can grab him, place him on these studs over here. Just have to flip the cape over. I mean, it's a good thing it has a cape, it looks like it's a blanket. But you have studs here. So you would place it here. Just focus. My hands are too big, can't fit in there. And you can also grab Baby Yoda and then just place him there. There is a lot of interior space inside here. You could fit a couple figures. Keep getting the light in here. Yeah, that's what the inside looks. And also the 2 more play features. Up top, if you noticed, there is this opening here, so you can take this out. It's a whole escape pod, which was never shown in the show, but you can open this up, and then I guess we'll just place Grief Karga in here, and he will be in here. Put the blasters in the way, you could close the set. Alright, that's closed. And we can place him right here. And we can have him eject. And the last play feature is spring-loaded shooters. As shown right here. You have these tabs. You can press them and they fire spring-loaded shooters. that's pretty much it for the Razor Crest. And now let's get on to my final review. Now that we have finished reviewing both sets, I will go down or just do my final thoughts. So for minifigures, I will have to go to the Slave one. It's just a better variety of figures. Don't get much Boba Fett other than that ugly dark green version. But for playability and play scale, just whatever, funner set is the Razor Crest, as it has more play features and more room to do stuff other than just 2 minifigure slots in this set. Pretty much, yeah. This is my review of the 2 Bounty Hunter sets, being the Slave one from 2019 and the 2020 Razor Crest. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope to catch you soon. Make sure to like and subscribe, and